Okay, so I found something wild this week and I literally could not wait to talk about it.
Welcome to Locally Hosted. We cover AI, machine learning, developer tools, and tech infrastructure.
GitHub just dropped the Copilot SDK, and it's not just a library, it's their actual agent engine.
That is right, and it exposes the same production-tested runtime used behind the CLI to anyone who installs it.
Wait, so I can plug this into my own app, like full agentic workflows?
Exactly. You define the agent behavior, but Copilot handles the heavy lifting, planning, tool invocation, and file edits.
That sounds like a massive time saver. No need to build orchestration from scratch?
None at all. You just invoke the SDK, and it manages the complex state and execution flow for you.
Okay, so that's the what, but which languages does this actually support right now?
It's multi-platform by design. We have official SDKs for Python, TypeScript, Go, .NET, Java, and Rust.
6 major languages? That covers almost every stack I can think of. How do I get started?
For Node, it's npm install to get ufw Copilot Agents CB. Python users just pip install GitHub Copilot SDK.
Simple enough. But is this just for local dev, or can it run in production environments too?
It is built as a production-tested agent runtime, so yes, it handles the scale and reliability required for deployment.
That's huge. Most SDKs are still experimental. This feels much more mature than usual.
It is mature because it shares the core engine with the existing Copilot CLI tooling everyone already uses daily.
So I'm getting enterprise-grade reliability without enterprise-grade complexity?
Precisely. The abstraction layer handles the orchestration so you can focus on defining your business logic.
I love that. But here's a question. Does it support custom tools or just standard file edits?
It supports tool invocation, meaning you can define custom commands and let the agent decide when to use them.
That gives it so much flexibility. Can I mix and match languages in one project?
Yes, the SDKs are independent. You can use Python for data processing and TypeScript for the front-end agent.
Nice. What about documentation? Is there a quick way to see examples?
GitHub provides cookbooks for each language, including Node.js, Python, and Go, with step-by-step integration guides.
Perfect. I'll definitely check out the Node cookbook first. How popular is this getting?
The repository is already trending with over 10,000 stars, showing massive interest from the developer community.
10,000 stars. That moves fast. Is there any downside to using this?
The only constraint is you must stay within the GitHub Copilot ecosystem and API limits for the underlying models.
Fair enough. You can't have a magic engine without fueling it somehow.
Exactly. But for those within the ecosystem, it removes the biggest bottleneck in building AI agents today.
It feels like this changes the game for solo devs too. We can build complex agents now.
Absolutely. It democratizes access to sophisticated agentic workflows that previously required huge engineering teams.
I'm curious about the Java support. Is it as robust as the Python one?
The Maven Central package is fully supported, with API docs available for all standard enterprise use cases.
Great to hear. What about .NET developers? Are they covered well?
Yes, via NuGet with full integration for C5 applications and the broader Microsoft developer stack.
This is incredible. I need to go try this out immediately. But wait, what about Rust?
The crates.io package is live, offering safe and efficient bindings for systems-level agent development.
Rust support? That's impressive. It really feels like a complete suite now.
It is comprehensive. The goal was to ensure no major language is left behind in the agentic transition.
I'm sold. But here's the wild part. Can it handle multi-step planning automatically?
Yes, the agent runtime automatically breaks down complex tasks into sub-steps and executes them sequentially.
That's basically an autonomous worker. This is scary, powerful stuff.
It is powerful, but controlled. You define the boundaries, and the agent works within those safe confines.
I like the sound of that. Control without complexity. That's the holy grail of dev tools.
Precisely. It eliminates the boilerplate so you can ship features instead of debugging orchestration logic.
Okay, but does it work with local models or only Cloud API?
The SDK interfaces with the Copilot engine, which currently relies on cloud-based model inference capabilities.
Got it. So it's not fully offline yet. That makes sense for now.
Correct. The complexity of the planning engine requires significant compute resources available in the cloud.
Makes sense. What's the future roadmap for this SDK?
Expect more language bindings and deeper integration with GitHub Actions for automated CI/CD workflows.
That sounds like a game changer for automation pipelines. I'm excited to see that evolve.
It will be. The foundation is solid, and the community is already contributing valuable use cases.
I've been playing with the TypeScript version, and it's incredibly intuitive to set up.
That's the intent. We want the developer experience to be as smooth as writing standard JavaScript code.
It really feels that way. No weird config files or complex setup scripts required.
Exactly. Just import, instantiate, and start defining your agent's capabilities directly in code.
This is exactly what the industry needed. Finally, a unified way to build agents.
Without a doubt, it standardizes the approach and reduces the fragmentation in the AI agent space.
I think we've covered it all. The SDK is out, it's multi-platform, and it's production-ready.
It represents a significant leap forward for developers looking to integrate agentic AI into their apps.
Subscribe to Locally Hosted for more deep dives.
Original source is linked in the description.
All right, that's all we got this week. See you next time on Locally Hosted.